This is show number 5 of the new show of the Hippie Street Pastor. That would be me. That would be me. First, before we continue our story, what happened on the last show, that I started crying like a sissy boy. Like a sissy boy. I shed tears because I said, I have no love. I have no love. Nobody loves me. I'm very upset at myself because you're not supposed to worry about people loving you. You're supposed to worry about loving people. And also, there's rumors going around that the hippie pastor is a homosexual gay man. These rumors are completely false. Do not listen to them. It's my detractors, my enemies. They want to politically ruin my career. So nothing against gay people, of course. But right now, I brought a stack of Bibles, okay? The Holy Bible. And I'm going to swear on these stack of Bibles that the hippie pastor is not a gay man. He is not a homosexual. He's not gay. He's heterosexual. He's as heterosexual as they come. I swear on this stack of Bibles. Let's get on with the show, guys. Okay, where I left off was that I hitchhiked with this beautiful blonde young lady with no bra, and she had lots of marijuana, and we in a van with a bed in the back, all the way from New York, Ohio. Well, I came from New York, but she picked me up in Ohio, all the way to San Francisco, California. And there was no sex because she was engaged to marry this California hippie guy, whoever the hell he is. These sophisticated hippies in California, kind of snobbish if you ask me. That's the way it was. It's over there in Berkeley. We were at this hippie commune in Berkeley, and there was this hippie boyfriend waiting for her. So she refused to have any sex at all with me, although we smoked marijuana on the whole way. Stoned on the Highway 80, all the way from where she picked me up to San Francisco, California. Shortly thereafter, I noticed that my presence was not welcome there. They didn't seem to like me. I was too much of a gutter rat or something. Uncool, man. He's from New York. He ain't cool. He's not a flower child. He's not a flower child. He's a car window. He's a breaker of car windows. He's a vandal. He's element. He's criminal element. We don't want him here. So they nicely persuaded me that it was time for me to leave, which I so proceeded to do so. I was on my way to find the Pied Piper. I was on my way to find the light of life, to find love, to find God. I needed God, man. I was dying in depression. I had taken too much LSD and other drugs, and my brain was fried, and I was on the verge of suicide, and I wanted to give God a chance, but I didn't believe in the God of the Christians and Christianity. I hated Christians and still have a problem with them. But I wanted to find maybe some kind of different God, I don't know, like they have in California, a guru or a shaman or something. Well, something happened in my psyche after taking out, I had this beautiful girlfriend, man, back in my hometown in New York. Oh, I loved her and everything. She was my childhood girlfriend, Italian-American. And because I was so in love with LSD, I let it go. I let it go, man. I lost her. I was too interested in getting high. I was addicted to the sensations of LSD. And I no longer wanted to even spend time with her. I just wanted to do more LSD. And I neglected her. And then she ended up turning into drugs in her own way. To hard drugs and stuff, man. So I feel kind of guilty about that. But the thing is that the real issue here is that I wasn't having sex with women. I wasn't having relationships with women. I was too much into the drugs. And when we took this ride, with this beautiful blonde girl, 3 or 4 or 5 days, I think it was like 3 days on the road, smoking grass, in a van with this beautiful blonde girl, and there was no sex for me. When I left that hippie commune, man, I started to doubt myself. I started to doubt my masculinity. I thought maybe I am gay. Maybe I'm gay. Couldn't I have sex with that woman? It could have been wonderful. We could have had sex like 50 times. It would have been beautiful. It's what I wanted. But no, destiny had a different purpose. But so then, right there and then, I was so heartbroken because she was so beautiful. I was so heartbroken that when I left that commune, I wanted to cry. And I said, no, this can't be. How could an opportunity? I mean, what's the problem? The minute I open my mouth, women run away from me. So, so then what happened was that I left the commune and I said, shit, maybe I'm gay, maybe I'm gay, maybe I'm gay. You know, I couldn't even make it with this beautiful blonde, and I haven't had sex with a woman in such a long time. So I said, the heck with it. I'm in California. Here, nobody's ashamed, and nobody's, you know, you don't have to hide it like in New York where the boys will kick your ass and beat you with baseball bats if they knew you were gay. But in California, the gays were well accepted. So I said, the heck with it. I'm going to see if I'm gay. Maybe I'm gay. That's it. I might be gay. I might be gay. So I got on the road and I started hitchhiking. And out of nowhere, immediately, this blue Mustang convertible with an obvious gay fella stopped to pick me up. I was a hitchhiker. I was like, how old was I? I must have been like 20, 21 or something. I must have been like 21. 21 years old. Ooh, fresh meat. This guy must have been like in his early 30s. Older person to me. He had a mustache and a Mustang. And so he picked me up, and then I said, well, let me flow with it. Let me flow with it. Now's my opportunity to find out if I'm gay. Maybe I'm gay. Maybe that's why I'm not happy, and maybe that's why I'm having a hard time having sex with women. So then I flowed with it, and we went to the supermarket, and he bought steaks. I mean, I was like a homeless hippie. I mean, you know, I mean, he bought these steaks like this, and wine, and then to top it off, he had like lots of marijuana, and he also had secanols, which in those days was called Reds. They're barbiturates. Oh man, I love those. They make you feel really good. So he had some secanols and the wine and the steak, and he took me to his apartment in a plush, private neighborhood there in the hills of San Francisco. And so, man, he wined and dined me, and we kidded around and drank and took drugs, and he kept giving me those seconal barbiturates. You know, maybe he thought I was going to fall asleep, and I was Little Red Riding Hood, and he was the big bad wolf. But he didn't know what he was getting into, because I've taken more drugs than his mama ever seen. I mean, to me, it was just candy, man. I didn't pass out and drinking wine and smoking pot. And he figured, you know, I'd pass out, but then I didn't, and we ate delicious and drank. But then it came time to pay the fiddler. It came time to pay the price. Hey, the mouth eats, the butt pays. That's what was on his mind. So all right, I said, all right. So he said, well, let's get it on now. You know, I've invested a lot in this. And so he was proceeding to give me oral sex, a BJ. He was going to give me a BJ. Okay, not BJ the store. He's going to give me a BJ, oral sex. Man to man, mano a mano, macho to macho. So I said, wait. So then when he got down there and he was about to commence his oral sex feast on me, I sensed, he had like me, he had like a rough beard, like rough skin. And his mustache, he had like a mustache, and I felt that against my rough skin. And I said, no. Oh, and you know, men. I mean, they got a tongue it's like a cat tongue. It's like sandpaper, man. But hey, you want to slap? No, I didn't feel his tongue. I said I was about to, but I just felt the beard and the mustache, and then the beard and the mustache, you know. So then I felt that coming, and I said, no, this is not me. This is not going to happen. I grabbed my little backpack, ran out that door. It was like 3 in the morning in the mist of Northern California, fog, deep fog. At 3 in the morning, I just ran out of his house. I guess he was stoned pretty high also, because he didn't chase me or follow me. And I ran out of that house, and I started walking and walking and walking. And I said, no, the hippie pastor was born a virgin and he will stay a virgin. Thank God for that. That's no big deal. I have a lot of gay friends. Don't get me wrong. I have gay people that I like as long as they respect me that I'm not gay. You know, hey, if you're gay, be gay. Well, more power to you, but don't push your gayness on me, or I'll slap you outside the subway. Anyway, that was the day when I found out I was not gay. And I went on my way, and then stay tuned for the next adventure because some very exciting things happen as I'm on my way to find God. I love you guys. Peace and love. Be happy. Don't let anybody steal your freedom. God gave it to you, and don't believe in religion. Be a spiritual person like me. Be like me, a spiritual guy. Love you.